Hi and welcome. My name's Jennifer Britton, and I want to welcome you to the Learning Lab and Design Studio. Many of you have met me already perhaps through my blogging or through my writing. I'm the author of Effective Group Coaching, the host of the Group Coaching Ins and Outs blogs, and over the last 10 years, I've been able to train thousands of coaches in the areas of group and team coaching. I want to welcome you to a new 2016 program, and this short video is going to give you a little bit more information on the Learning Lab and Design Studio. I'm really excited about this because for years, many alumni of the Group Coaching Essentials and Advanced Group Coaching Practicum have been asking for more support on a longer-term basis. That really was the seeds of the Learning Lab and Design Studio. It's a place for you to learn, connect, design, implement, and also lead. So I'm calling all coaches, trainers, facilitators, leaders, and other professionals, really anyone who wants to be doing more effective and more impactful work with groups and teams. As you know through my writing, I'm very much about getting practical, actionable items and best practices out into the world, and that really is the foundation of the Learning Lab and Design Studio. So I'm guessing you might be a person who's passionate about doing better work with groups and teams, or maybe you're wanting to expand your toolbox. Coaching, training, facilitation is a wide variety of robust tools, and I think for most of us, we do want to continue to expand our toolbox. Now, as a creative professional, I'm also guessing that you work with a wide variety of teams and groups, and that you're probably wanting to create some space for you to create, plan, and also implement your programming. We can really benefit from learning with others. And so I do see that the creative process is linked very fully with learning. Now, in running group and team programs, perhaps you're a coach, a trainer, or a facilitator, my guess is that there are months when you are just run ragged. Part of the Learning Lab and Design Studio is to create a place for you to really look at what leverage means for you and your business, whether that means developing more passive revenue streams, whether it means looking at how you work more in partnership with organizations, or perhaps it looks at developing a new business model. Really, the Learning Lab and Design Studio is not only a place around doing great work, but also setting the conditions for making sure that you can continue to do great work, whether you're working internally or externally in an organization. A community of support is so key in our work, and that's what alumni of the Group Coaching Essentials program has really continued to enjoy. And this is very much the heartbeat of the Learning Lab and Design Studio. I put those two terms together for a purpose. Learning Lab so that we can have a place to experiment, try things out, get our hands dirty, and also Design Studio. It's a place for us to go, take action, create, and create through dialogue with others. Now, many of you probably listening are coaches, and we all know the value of accountability. Think about where you are with your work right now. What accountability structures do you have? I'm hoping that for many of you this year during 2016, that the Learning Lab and Design Studio can be an important accountability place. I want you to come and join with other peers and get inspired, and more importantly, really take action on your plans. The Learning Lab and Design Studio is a place of ongoing support. So really, what is it? Well, here it is. You can see a look at it. It is a monthly, 6-month, or 12-month membership group. And I'll be working with a small group of coaches, trainers, facilitators, and other professionals during 2016. I'm going to go into a little bit more around all the details, but we'll be meeting almost 3 times a month on Fridays at the Learning Lab and Design Studio. So this really is a virtual community. There's the call element where we're going to be connecting on Fridays by voice, but as you can see at the bottom of the screen, there's a whole curriculum and resource base for you to tap into. I really have wanted to create a portal where you can access some of the best of the things that I've created in the last 10 years of training coaches, and more importantly, based on my work of more than 25 years in working with teams and groups all over the world. So there are 2 elements, really. There's the live call component, but then 24/7, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, you can also access additional resources in the Learning Lab and Design Studio portal. Let's take a look. What it's all about are these 2 monthly calls. They're generally 50 minutes in length, held on Fridays. We're going to be moving back and forth between 8 and 8:50 a.m. Eastern, Toronto, New York time, as well as some calls will be held at 12 noon to 12:50 p.m. Eastern. Monthly, there'll be a thematic call. Some months I may be looking at virtual programming, other months working with difficult participants, tricky issues, and a second call will have me as coach on call. I really want you to bring your questions where we really get some coaching happening real time around your questions, your focus areas, etc. Now, I really, in designing this, really wanted to make sure that we had a place to get our hands dirty. So monthly, there will be a facilitation lab. I'll be leading most of these, and I'll be bringing to the call different facilitation tools. I'm hoping that as we move throughout the year, that it won't just be me leading you through the facilitation lab, but also many of you. As we all know, and certainly if you've participated in the advanced group coaching practicum, you know the value of just jumping in and facilitating with your peers. It's very rare that we can get feedback on our group and team coaching skills. And so this also is a safe way to get a little bit of feedback around your skills and see other facilitation skills in action. Now, I will be doing a short laser monthly one-on-one call, 20 minutes in length, and you all know, who have coached with me before, how much we can actually fit in to those monthly calls. And finally, I'll be facilitating quarterly retreat days, 4-hour mini retreat days aimed at creating some space and pause for you to be able to take action on your own programs. So I'm going to invite you right now to link on over to learninglabandDesignstudio.com. As you go there, you'll see more information. You can download a brochure. And you're also going to be able to see a little bit about the curriculum. So if you look at the screen here on the laptop, there is some of the class curriculum. Again, as I said, it's not only the calls, but it's a 24 hours a day, 7 days a week access to other materials. There are hours of audios and videos that I've created on topics related to group and team programs, webinars, teleclasses, group and team coaching. And I also have included a number of templates. I will be adding to these templates on a monthly basis. So every month you're going to be getting new resources, whether it's the 3 group calls, the individual coaching call, templates, and then quarterly we'll be doing the virtual retreat days. Also, I'll be creating a monthly tip sheet. And as you know, I really like tip sheets. We are bombarded with information in today's world. And yes, well, I think my books are great. Tip sheets are even better, I think, for us as practitioners. Last year in 2015 fall, I started doing blabs, and that's another way to access more information. You'll find blabs on things like 6 ways to work with visuals, some Q&A that I had around group coaching issues in general. So that platform, which is really called the Learning Lab and Design Studio itself, is the place where you're going to have access on a monthly, 6-month, or 12-month basis. It really is all about learning and community. And what you can see here is just a quick snaps or screenshot of our upcoming calls. We're going to be starting on January the 29th at a 12 noon to 1 p.m. call. Now, if you are listening to this and it's February or June, don't worry. You can jump in to the Learning Lab and Design Studio at any time. It is going to be a rolling group. It would, however, be great if you could join us on January 29th. And if you can't, that's all right. So a few more screenshots here just to give you a sense of what's included. There's a lot of rich resources. I hope that you'll bring your pen and paper and yourself as a learner and yourself as a practitioner. I've tried to make this really affordable. And in fact, if you look at this, you'll notice just how price comparable this is to other services. Certainly, and you can see the breakdown on my one-pager, certainly you're getting a lot of tremendous value. If you join us for a month, and again, a month is only 3 calls, a little short one-on-one work with me, that's $250 US a month. You can also join us for 6 or 12 months, and I really do encourage you to see if this would work well for you. 6-month membership, $1,250 US, and that is a one-time payment, or annually, $2,500. You'll notice if you join us for 12 months, you actually get 2 months free. If you join us for 6 months, you only pay for 5 months. So again, I hope that you'll see this as an investment into yourself. We're going to be focusing on honing your skills, giving you some new ideas that you can be implementing right away in your own group and team programs. So whether you're doing a webinar, whether you're doing a group and team coaching program, a retreat, a teleclass, or even you're doing some training, I think you're going to find that the value, the investment pays off multifold. So I hope that you're going to take some action, and I'd love to talk to you. Let's set up a time to talk. We get started officially on January 29th, but you can join us after that date. So check us out, learninglabandDesignStudio.com. Also reach out to me by email, info@potentialsrealized.com, my main company. And you can also reach me by phone, 416-996-8326. Note, please, that I do usually take my phone calls between 7 a.m. Eastern, Toronto time, and 3 p.m. Eastern, Monday to Friday. Connect with us online. Maybe this program is not what you need right now. I hope that you're going to benefit from many of the tips, tools, and ideas that I continue to post online, either at the Group Coaching Ins and Outs blog or at our Facebook page, Effective Group Coaching. And finally, follow along on Twitter. Thanks for your time today. I hope that you're excited, maybe thinking about what's possible for you in 2016 around your group and program ideas. Take care. See you soon at the Learning Lab and Design Studio.